Reemo get on that mic.
Yeah.
Reemo get on an interview. Yo, that shit gonna shake the room. Yeah, something's going on. You already know the how. Everybody's like, oh, the fuck is this?
That energy.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? You already know when the ha go, my creators. It's another edition of the Cuts. You know what the Cuts stand for? Culture, Urban Technology, and Sports. Yes, I believe this is episode 136. No, 135. Excuse me. Oh, it's a lot of episodes.
It's a lot of content.
Yo, 135, episode 134. I had the lovely Miss Chopped Cheese herself, Steph G. We was up in here chopping it up, talking and that whole nine. I got another one of my good industry peeps, close industry peeps. We done been through the trenches in this game for years. I got my man. I don't even know where to start with him. He does so many things behind the scenes, in front of the camera, DJs, raps, the whole shebang. What else you want me to tell them that you do?
Got my own cologne.
Cologne.
And I got another exclusive. I say it right now. What I'm about to put out?
No. Hold on. We gonna let us listen. I got my man Grindseason Vague in the building, son.
Thank you.
Listen. First and foremost, yo, no, of course. Listen, this is a history and this is a long time, very long time. We had to set this up.
You got interviews from me though.
I did, no, right, but I'm talking, this is here. This is you and I, Reemo. Nah, definitely no. The last time, shout out to Showtime TV. Yes, we had you.
We had interviews before that, too.
But it wasn't this.
No.
It wasn't this.
It wasn't this.
It wasn't this.
It definitely wasn't this.
This is different. This is different. But nonetheless, man. Yes. You know, as I was saying, my creators, you know, when it comes to on this platform, the many years and many seasons of this platform, you know, I bring people to you because I want you to be inspired by them, and as well as I really do my best to like debunk the certain things that happen within this culture and everything like that. Let's get right to it, man. Yo, dogs, how do you maintain your brand? Like, what are the routines that you're doing to maintain your brand?
Drinking a lot of water.
Okay.
Minding my business. I stay out the way.
Okay.
And worry about my shit. That's it. Like,
okay.
I'm not really like too. Like I could see something on the internet I don't agree with. I don't comment. I don't give my opinion on stuff unless I'm asked personally. Like, what do you think about this? I'm not just gonna go and be like, oh, such and such about your jacket.
Right.
If you ask me like such and such about my jacket, then I get. But you know that's how. Stay out the way. You keep good relationships. Relationships are worth more than money in the industry.
My creatives, does that listen?
They're worth more than money.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from somebody who got, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of money. But relationships, like if you ruin a relationship, you could ruin a $30,000 bag, $40,000 bag. I done had people ruin relationships with me and ruin money. Almost brought tears to my eyes. Like, that's another story. Whatever you want, Reem. Like,
we here now. We chopping up. I mean, listen, man.
Relationships.
Listen,
important.
man. You and I combined have at least over 40 years combined in this industry. You know what I'm saying? I got 17. You probably
probably got double more. Wait, since
you got probably 20. No, close to 20.
I was signed to Columbia in 2002.
Okay, so that's even more.
Yeah.
It's 21. Like I said, combined.
But that was when I caught a deal. Before that, you know, I was running around with Party Artie and them rapping and all. I was still outside. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah. 40.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Combined 40. Yeah, combined 40.
For me.
Yeah, right. But the thing I've always noticed about you is that you stay the course. You don't, like you said, you just explained about what you do. You stay out your way. You mind your business, everything, whole shebang. But what it is that you understand. That's the key thing. You understand of what things are supposed to be, right? You understand the infrastructure. You understand, okay, this is what's ahead of me. This is what I need to obtain versus what I need to like fluster with the BS in a sense.
What, fit in?
Yeah, that too. Nah. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I've always appreciated about you. You know what I'm saying? Even our days at DSN. You know, even when I came in, when I got there, you was like, yo, hold up. Yo, y'all remember because Cats used to talk. You used to be like, yo, hold up. Yo, he's doing something different. Like, y'all tripping. Like, this ain't what it is with him or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always respected that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely that's why I got to say to you.
Thank you.
Let's also get right to it. Yo, Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
First female or female
yes.
battle rap league in the world.
Yes. Listen,
top.
Yes.
It was like number
yes, y'all was doing it. What happened with the downfall, son? What happened with the downfall, or the stoppage of production? Like, what is the deal, son?
From what I know, I could tell my side.
Yeah.
I could tell you what I think.
Right, and I want also, before you start, I also want to be understood. This is not about clout chasing. This is not about thing. This is about
this is
understand. This is real.
This is in the public. Like,
right.
People have eyes, and I'm sure you're a Queen of the Ring fan, like everybody else, and people have questions.
Shit, Queen of the Ring fan. Look, who was doing some of the interviews for
That's
1 year? Reem CB was in the building at the events.
I don't even know where to start with that. Like, it just like, I think it was a lot of ego.
Okay.
Like, what I think is, like, see, Debo was in the background, supposed to be the background.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to, I'm thinking he wanted to be a star. Like, he wanted to be in the camera. Like, he wanted to be known and seen and all that. Like, he got tired of being in the background. And then, started trying to scoot his way to the front. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to, as partners, everybody, when there's decisions that's being made or things that's happening with the company, everybody has to be on the same page. And I was being left out of a lot of stuff.
Oh, wow.
It was like he felt like he only had to tell Babs because she would agree with him with everything, and I would question everything. So, when it's three partners, 2 votes beats 1. So it's like, if us 2 agree with it, then it's like we don't got to tell him. He'll just see. Bro, I was seeing cards and shit pop up on the trailers, popping up on the internet. Like the fans. Like, oh, I didn't know we had an event this time. Then I call them, and then they'll be like, oh, my fault, I forgot to tell you. How you forgot to tell me? You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of weird stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it just became like, Debo, he goes to every event. I don't. If there's no money for me there, I don't need to be at every event trying to be on stage to keep my name alive.
Right.
So when I do come out, it's like they see a fucking god.
True.
When he goes out, they just see Debo because he's accessible. I'm not.
That's true. That's very dope. My creators, he is not lying about that. That's very true.
So when I come out, motherfuckers are stepping on people to get selfies with me and pictures with me and all that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the same energy with him. You know what I'm saying? And this is no shade thing, but this is what I'm thinking. And somebody had told me something else, but that's like, they told me he felt the type of way about something that I did. But that's a whole nother story.
Right. I mean, we're sticking
which
to the
which was
to the
personal
crux.
and not business.
Right. We're
Which
sticking
was
to the
personal
crux
and
of,
was
of
not
the
business.
situation.
But that added to, like, a little bit of, I think, like, a little low key envy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And basically what he started doing, he started pushing, like, trying to push Babs to be the face of Queen of the Ring, and started trying to, like, nudge me out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of stuff is going on at they're at events. Like, they'll be flying out. They won't tell me. They won't be like, yo, we got to go to this event here. We got to go to this event here. They just wouldn't tell me. And then I will see them, like, on Caffeine. I'll be watching the battle. I just see them together on the stage, or pictures and this and that. And I'm like, damn, niggas don't want to hang out with me no more? I ain't really think that because I ain't really give a fuck. But I'm just saying, I was just like, all right. So I seen the agenda they was trying to push. They was trying to push me out. And then they was trying to make it like them two. Like, he wanted to replace Vague, and it was Debo and Babs. You know what I'm saying? And he was doing a lot of stuff that the battlers didn't like. You know what I'm saying? And this is a motherfucker that, if battle rappers or anybody spoke bad about him, I would defend him and talk crazy on him. That he would be like, nah, leave it alone. Leave me say nothing. You know what I'm saying? And Babs, she just follow whatever he say, because the more he does, the less she got to do. So to push the agenda to get me out, he'll work extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make Babs the face. And once he tried to make Babs the face, Queen of the Ring fell. Queen of the Ring is nothing without Vague. Straight up. Nothing without me.
Okay.
No matter how you put it. And then one event, though, this bothered me, this one event, right? I had caught COVID, so I couldn't go to Atlanta.
Right.
And, you know, obviously I couldn't be in Atlanta, so they hosted an event. Now, one time that they shot me out, not one time, it's like I didn't even exist. Now, one time that they shot me out, not one time that they even say, yo, Vague couldn't be here because he got COVID. Nothing. They just went on with the event and act like I didn't exist.
See, all right. See, here's where I'm gonna go with this, right? After everything that you said, and it just sucks so bad that both industries, both mainstream and independent, right? Mm-hmm. Regardless of egos or what, it comes back to what we was talking about off air and everything like that. It comes back to the situation of not understanding the business and not understanding entertainment in its entirety, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people, besides behind the scenes, they don't understand being behind the scenes is just as important as if you are in front of the camera. Now, I'm gonna be as political as possible. Now,
you don't have to be political.
No. I'm just saying. I'm
not being political.
No. Because you're being what you speak. What is it? As for me, as a media person, that's basically what it is to do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if you have a personal feeling of what it is, but to mediate as best as possible, right? Okay. Per se. So, being that with Debo being behind the scenes, right? Per se. It's not a thing of, okay, well, you're not going to get the biggest as star or get known. It's like, dogs, you get even more known because you're the one that held everything together production-wise. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. Yes, Vague, you are the host, but also, too.
We still get paid the same.
Right.
We get paid the same.
Right. And also, too, the thing that we have to understand is just because you're in front of the camera, it doesn't mean that you engage the crowd better, per se. You know what I'm saying? Even for me, I can tell you straight up, and y'all know where I'm going with this, my creatives. When I was with Hip Hop Gamer on Hot 97, you know what I'm saying? I'm producing his platform. I was his producer. There was never a time I needed to get in front of the camera with all the people that he was talking to. I knew what the assignment was. Okay, he got me to be the producer. Okay, and be behind the scenes.
Producer's bigger than the actor.
No, right. In the scale, right? No, correct. No, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. No, we're gonna get there. So listen, this is what I'm trying to say. So when I was with Gamer and I was doing his productions, there's never a time, yo, it's ReemoMeerak time. No, I'm the producer. I gotta produce this man's content. For 4 years, I had to make sure this man's content was key and on point because it was going on Hot 97 and it's going on their YouTube channel and as well as their website. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. I think what it is, and especially highly in independent, it gets totally misconstrued of thinking, okay, I'm not going to get the shine, or yo, it's not going to be enough about me if I'm behind the scenes. It's like, no, if you look at the scale of production, director, no, matter of fact, correction, executive producer, director, then if you want to say a production assistants, PA, actor, then so in that scheme of things, in that period.
I work in the movie industry.
No, right, no, but I'm just right. But I'm just saying. So to think that, okay, I'm behind here, they're not gonna notice me or whatever. All right, dude, you gotta make sure things production wise come together. And if you do become the host, you gotta almost to a degree match the energy of the one that the people were accustomed of hosting. You know what I'm saying? So let's say for me, if it came to a point of Hip Hop Game was to tell me, all right, Reemo, I'm not feeling it today. I may need you to go host. Let's just say in those 4 years when I was producing. Yeah. All right, cool. I can't really even though I got energy, I know how to host. I can be an entertainer, but I can't match Hip Hop Gamer.
That's his energy.
That's his energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, yeah, you could think like, all right, let me get in the spot. I could do this. I could make it rock. But then again, it's like, bro, you don't know what you're doing. You may hinder the situation. And I'm not saying, bro, exactly at you, Debo, but I'm just speaking in a generalization of the matter.
Absolutely.
You don't know that. So that's why it comes back to what I'm saying. A good amount of people, especially in an independent circuit, don't really be understanding about entertainment or the business of that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like Queen in the Ring. Y'all built it up to, okay, we knew about Vague, we knew about Babs as the ones that introduced the rappers, introduced the battlers, the MCs, or whatever have you. That's what's built up for. So if you're building up the fan base, all right, per se, you're building up the fan base. You got a whole niche fan base, core fan base. Their main thing is thinking about, okay, it's these two. I know about Debo, or whatever the case may be. Not to say he's not third, well, he's not third fiddle. I know about him, but I know he's the one that keeps everything tight and makes things productive and make sure things on a logistic scheme of things is okay. So my next question I want to ask you is, why is such a heavy emphasis to not think about the long haul in our independent circuit?
Well, with him or
No,
in
I'm
general?
talking about in general.
It's just because everything just happens so fast now.
Okay.
Like that's why they went from Instagram. Remember, you could post 20-second videos. Now you can go live. Like people just want more. Soon they're gonna want a fucking hologram. Like you see how things change so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then you got TikTok and you got all this shit that just comes and goes so fast. It's like so fast, bro. Like
Right.
they say our attention span was like 4 to 6 minutes. Now it's like fucking 40 seconds.
Yeah.
All we want to see is people talking about each other.
Right.
Like nobody want to listen to nobody will watch a Talib Kweli documentary. Right? And I use him because he's hip hop. Like Showbiz and AG, their documentary. But they'll fucking watch Bad Girls Club.
Right, which is crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's like, I remember Mace said this years ago. He said, good news isn't news. Only bad news is news.
Right.
He said, you don't see on the news when a rapper donates $2 million to a charity or when they feed the homeless or none of that. But you see on the news, drill rapper shoots another Bronx rapper, indictment in My Haven, Far Rockaway cop gets shot. That's what you see on the news. You don't see,
the positivity.
Jay-Z. You didn't hear about Jay-Z helping Lil Wayne with his taxes?
Right.
Paid a couple million.
Right.
Why wasn't that all over the news?
Right. It's crazy.
Or helping him with lawyers for Meek Mill or anything like that. Or, Meek has this reform program that he's doing, right? With Mike Rubin and Jay-Z and them. Why? That's never on the news. Why is that never pasted all over the news?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's only what they want to program us to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't watch the news. If I see some shit, it's on the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's on Instagram or whatever. But things just happen so fast. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like nobody's thinking about 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Rappers now, they have no 10-year plan.
Right.
Because they're like, all right,
Because
I'm going to do this record.
It's in a moment.
I'm going to do this record, put it on TikTok. That blows up. I'm going to get a record deal. Then I'm going to sit at this label because now once I'm stuck there, I can't generate another record that big.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why rappers get stuck. That's why all these drill rappers are stuck in deals. All of them are stuck in deals. Like the girl Murder B, all of them are poor, doing bad because they signed deals, took $50,000 up front or whatever they gave them, blew it, and can't make an album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. Listen, you
drill rapper, because let's say it's like I can use a mainstream rapper who got a joint like that. Fat Joe, Lean Back. He'll never make a record bigger than that. It's like when you make something so big, the label's like, all right, here's some more money, top that, and it's like, I can't top that.
How much production was in that? How much
like
time, equity?
Like when 50 Cent did Get Rich or Die Trying, they gave him a shitload of money, and he couldn't produce. Even 50 got dropped from Interscope. They was like, all right, you went diamond on that. Like his shit took off, whoosh, gone out of here.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him more money, and it's like, damn, I can't top that. That was like my best body of work ever. Get Rich or Die Trying. Then he tried to do like The Massacre, and it's like, it went from 10 million to 4 million.
Right.
That's a big gap.
It's a huge gap.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a huge gap.
And then after that, the next album, Curtis, 2 million. It's like, and this one time, you know, this was the fucking biggest rap star in the world. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfucker that still does that. And when I say does that, meaning keeping the popularity up, because I want to see numbers, is Drake. Because I don't think Drake is doing the numbers that people think he's doing. I think he's dropping the Billboard records. He's dropping the Billboard records. I'm a Drake fan.
No, I know. Listen.
But I'm a Drake fan, Reem. I'm a Drake fan. Listen.
There's something I got to say about it, but go ahead.
No. He's dropping the Billboard records. He has number 1s and top 10s, yes. But is he moving the units? If this was 2000 and when Get Rich or Die Trying came out? What year was that?
I think 03, 04.
This was 04. Think 5 million people gonna go out to the store and buy a Drake album?
Of course not. Nah. Because I get what you're saying, because it's of errors. It's what's happening errors. Like back in that era, CD era.
But that proves your talent was better.
Right.
50 Cent went diamond.
Right.
Nelly went diamond. 10 million people. 10 million. 10 million people around the world
bought a project.
Went to the store and physically bought that CD.
Mm-hmm.
That's different from a motherfucker playing the shit for free. I pay $14.99 a month for my Apple Music account, right? It's only me and my daughter on it. $14.99 a month, right? And sometimes I'll play the same song 5 times and it'll count as like almost like record sales.
Right.
Bro, that's bullshit.
I mean, for me, all right, here's my thing with
I get
Drake,
too political
with Drake.
With
No, it's fine. No, listen, this is what this podcast is about.
Right.
Here's my thing with Drake, right? And I've said it for a good amount of time, ever since Scorpion, right? For me, I just feel he just been doing pedestrian work since Scorpion. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't feel it's the oomph like Scorpion. Like all the projects after that, it's been pedestrian. It's like, all right, I know you're gonna go and do other genres. I know you're gonna do other music. It's like, all right, give me some oomph with him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away his talent. His talent is his talent. It is what it is.
He's a dope artist.
You're a dope artist.
That
You done
knows
what
how
you
to rap.
Yeah, you done what you did, right? But for me, with him, it's like, bruh, for all the anarchy that you causing or getting that media people because they critique your stuff and all that, it's like, bro, you've been pedestrian. It's almost like Eminem, almost in a sense. Eminem, I felt the same way about Eminem. Like Eminem's ladder of his career, it was pedestrian. It took until Kamikaze. Kamikaze is like when Eminem was like, I'm Eminem. But after that, it was like, all right, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And it would flip flop with him. With Drake, like I said, once again, I wanted to be very clear and understood. I got nothing against that man. I don't envy him and none of that. Right? I'm just giving my critique of what I feel. Right? I don't feel he's been that oomph of an artist. I feel has he been consistent? Oh hell yeah. Has he had the great production? Oh hell yeah. Have you blossomed in an era where, once again, it's not the CD era. You blossom in a technology advancement era where, yeah, you become a brand, you do something, boom, you're going to blow the fuck up regardless, any way possible. But for you to have this weird kind of like, nobody better critique and nobody saying that, it's like, bro, you're not doing emphasis shit. To me, I hate comparing, you're not doing Jay-Z type shit. Like, that's just me. You just not doing Jay-Z type shit, son. And I'm keeping it a buck.
He kind of acts like Jay-Z.
No, right. But here's my thing with J-Ro, right?
Jay's just not sensitive.
Right. Jay's not going to come at, like, if you critique his album, right? All right. Jay's gone on wax and did something. He's not going on social media. He's not, it's this weirdo shit to me.
Drake's not a billionaire like Jay.
No, but
not
even
Jay.
No, right.
He didn't come from the lifestyle from Jay. Jay been through all eras, like Jay from all eras. He
right.
Been 90s, 2000s,
late 80s, 90s,
yeah,
2000s, 2010s,
like
2020s,
selling records out your trunk, indie label when he was on Priority, struggling artist, trying to find himself, biggest album, like Drake didn't have to go through that.
No, correct. But that's the reason why I said I didn't want to compare, but it's like, bro, You gotta like. I feel with artists in this era, it's just so weird. Mainstream to independent. It's like this weirdo bubble that they've created now.
Jay-Z don't even have social media.
No, right?
He does have a fake account though. I know he has Jay, I know you have a Finsta account out there that you watch everything on.
Right.
But he doesn't have a Jay. I think he does have a Jay-Z account.
He did, but then he
took it
did
down the other day.
Yeah.
I know he just had it for a little while.
Yeah.
To promote some.
Jay's
event.
not having time. Jay's not having time with that. And I want people to understand where I was coming from with it. It's like you got to look at the contrast of things. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not trying to say that, okay, Drake needs to rap for me. He don't have to rap for me. He doesn't have to rap for you. He doesn't have to rap. Shout out to my man in the building. He's Mac. Shout out to my man Mac in the building. Mac Media Photos. You heard? You don't have to rap for Mac. But the thing is, it's like, dog, we got to stop doing this like weirdo bubble shit because it's fucking up the ecosystem within our culture. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, God forbid if somebody critiques something, but then you're gonna go on social media and do it. So now you're showing an acceptance. Like, okay, well,
this is okay to do when people say stuff about you.
you're
You're a role model, basically.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In that sense, you know what I'm saying? And fine, yeah, he is successful, and that's why I keep saying these words because I know how it gets out here. Oh, how Reemo gonna say something? You not on his level? Listen, I'm not envious of that man. You know what I'm saying? But we're just having this conversation to like really just get things back in the ordinance in this culture. You know what I'm saying? The ones that are the figures, the ones that are power players, and all that. Yo. If you want things to stop, then stop doing the fuckery out here. Stop doing the dumb nonsense out here. Stop showing the acceptance of, okay, well, this is the acceptance of what it is, and I can do it because I'm high up here in the hierarchy.
No. Financially, he's up here. Mentally, he's down here with us.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's behaving that way.
It's crazy.
That's why he's behaving that way.
It's crazy.
I think Drake is on his phone 24/7. Like, he's doing, you know, when you get to a certain point in your career, you start behaving different.
Yeah, that's facts.
It's like he's behaving like poor motherfuckers. He's doing poor motherfucker behavior.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna get at you, even though I'm the top. I'm not trying to say he needs to be me, or I need to be him. But if I have his success, let's just say I have his success.
I'm not even watching Joe Budden. Respectfully.
Respectfully. Right. But even if Joe was to say something, I honestly would rather Joe say it than somebody who just has a podcast or whatever and does nothing in music or didn't do anything in music. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I would love to hear your opinion on it, like, about his album, because I know it's coming from a place like, listen, I don't know him. I'm not his friend, not nothing. I still like him, but this is how I feel about the album. So I'd rather hear it from you than hear it from Joe because Joe might be biased. You don't know what happened between them gentlemen behind the scenes. It could be just a Joker love the album or Joker just say that because his girl likes it. It just be shit like that. I'd rather have a more neutral.
Well, true. But I think what I'm coming from is, I guess I'm coming from an artist standpoint, like as an artist, as a creative.
Joe
right?
Budden is not that no more.
No, right. But still, as one that, okay, you've been behind the trenches, you did the music, you know what I'm saying? He has more of the, let me put it like that, he has more of the wherewithal to at least have some kind of critique. Now, yes, it may seem as hate per se, but it's not the same as, okay, if Charlemagne was to come and say something, right? And I'm not taking nothing away from Charlemagne. Charlemagne, at times, has he hit with his critiques? Yes, and he's missed with his critiques. But in a sense, Charlemagne has never been in a recording booth. Charlemagne has never been through a marketing process as a recording artist. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, y'all got like that, all that getting at Joe, whatever. It's like, dog, or coming at his career, like, oh, you didn't do what I did, and like, bro, there's no need for that because what you're doing, once again, and also with me, what I do with the youth. I be at my job or whatever, day job, as an educator, doing my best to debunk those type of thoughts from these kids because it trickles down back to the kids at the end of the day. Because kids think like, oh, word, oh, don't talk to me, and
Don't say my outfit is ugly.
And tweet you, then I'm gonna go tweet you, and I'm gonna go on Instagram. It's like, no, dog. Why? Because they see people like you or a figure that has high clout, a high status, and you feel like, oh yeah, If they doing it, then that's cool. It's like, dog, I'm not. And once again, I want it to be understood. I'm not coming out and saying I need Drake to be the model politician and all that. I'm not saying that, but it's like, dog, just have the wherewithal to understand. Yeah, right. Just have the wherewithal to understand that. You feel me? Enough about that. Let's
but
get.
Then his last thing.
Yeah,
his thing is, well, I'm human too. That's the go-to for everybody.
Oh,
well, I'm a human too. I have feelings.
No, well, he is human. Let's just keep it a buck. He is human, but the thing is that separates it is status, money, and your fame. Right. But in the same token, I get that too. Yes, he is human. If that is the argument that he comes with, okay, cool. But in the same token, at the end of the day, sir, you have to understand of where your influence lies. And I think that's another thing too within our industries, both mainstream and independent. Motherfuckers don't be understanding the wherewithal, or they understand like the impact of your influence. If you do, let's say for you, right? Let's say Vague decides, all right, let me go the mixy route, and I want to go do lean. I want to do these other drugs or whatever the case may be. No, right. Yeah. But I'm not gonna put that on you. I know who you are, but I'm just saying. And you have the stout fan base, or you have the stout clout, or you have the stout influence. Yeah, you're gonna attract kids to start doing that.
Absolutely.
And thinking that's okay. And then adults, like young adults, start thinking that's okay. And it's like, nah. And that be the problem within this culture, son. It's like motherfuckers don't be wanting to think that. It's like, nah, fuck it. Nah, I'm lit. I'm out here. Or no, nobody should tell me nothing. And it's like, okay, if they did, so what? Okay, at least for that more, it's not like they threaten your life. I don't think if Joe Budden's critique is stopping Drake from making money. Like I'm just keeping it a buck. That's just me. I don't think it stopped him from making money.
But what it would do is Joe has influence on people.
No, he does.
It'll make people listen to the album and be like, this shit, you know what? Now that I listen to it, like, I thought it was all right, but Joe's right. Like, this shit is mid.
I mean.
And that's what Drake was afraid of.
Yeah, but Drake has had, like, what, umpteen number ones?
It doesn't matter. Joe's a threat to him.
Son, all right. Maybe I'm speaking. Maybe I'm on my I am on my media shit. But I'm like, I'm looking at the bigger scale of it. It's like
I'm thinking realistically though.
No, true. Like, no, I am too. I'm like
Drake. He's probably like, yo, why is he saying that? Like, it's not gonna stop him from being number one. Cause he's like 1 through 20 right now in the fucking top 100. Right.
That's what. But that's what I'm saying. My thing is like, all right. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm just saying, like, I don't think if you go out in the street, if Drake goes out in the street and motherfuckers see him, oh no, I'm not gonna want to take a picture with Drake. I'm not gonna like Drake. I'm not gonna do anything with Drake because Joe Budden said it. Like,
oh hell no.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, my creatives. I'm going there with this shit. Come on, son.
Nah, hell no.
Come on, son. Come on, son. It's like. For that to ever happen, for Joe, come on, son. For that to even remotely ever effing happen, God forbid, if that ever fucking happened. Come on, son. No. Come on, beloved. Come on. And this is what I'm saying amongst the vets, and even too, taking it back. This is going against what Busta Rhymes said at the BET Awards when they gave him his award. Son, we gotta stop this exploiting each other bullshit. You gotta stop this, like, in between, because it is gonna fuck up the money eventually. You know what I'm saying? It is gonna fuck it up because if you keep showing that nonsense, if you keep showing it,
dissing each other and all that.
Yeah, all that other tomfoolery bullshit. Nigga, so what? What's getting at another man's career from back then? And by the way, just to correct it, Joe Budden wasn't just successful with podcasts and media now. He actually was successful then when he was a host at Hot 97 for the morning show, believe it or not. When he took over for Star and Buckwild.
Then he was with Miss Jones.
Yeah. And then remember, he decided to go back to rap. He didn't have to go back to rap. Yeah. He decided. He was like, nah, I still want to rap. You know what I'm saying? So then now when it was obvious when he came back to media, he had no problem with it because he already had success with it. So that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when people or figures start doing that nonsense, like Twitter finger nonsense or whatever, it's like you pushing out narratives that you're not even telling the real research on about. at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's not a defend Joe thing. It's just speaking the realism of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yo, son, stop doing that. It's not needed. You don't need, all right, if Joe says something, a critique that you didn't like, all right, you got his motherfucking number. I know they got each other's number. All that bullshit, nah, I don't know if I got it. You motherfuckers got
DMing each other.
Yeah, you motherfuckers got each other's number.
Could have just sent your number like, yo, call my phone.
That's it. Fuck the going, because like I said, once again, you're showing acceptance to like, all right, well, this is what
Bitch assness.
Yeah, this is how you got to do it. No, motherfucker. Jesus Christ, you both are vets. Fuck, text them, DM them. Yo, I just didn't like it this way.
Yeah.
Come on, son. But enough of that, man. We still here with you, son. We my crabs, we gave you a little topical or whatever. Now we
I go, hey,
yeah, right. Let's go with you, man. Definitely with your platforms. You know what I'm saying? Ask a friend. Your podcast. Once again,
I'm asking for a friend.
My
podcast is on YouTube.
Yes.
Grindseason Network. I also have the Purple Room Freestyle.
Yes, let's go with that.
All the rappers is coming to rap. That's where the rappers is coming to rap. We don't do no what do they call it? Studio videos. What do they call them? Performance videos.
Oh yeah.
We don't do that here. You have to come rap. There's no punching.
Bring them balls.
Yeah, there's no
bring
punching
them balls.
in. You could do it over,
right?
But it's not like, yo, punch me in and none of that. And then I got my reality show.
I was gonna. Yes, I want to. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, I like what you're doing with that. Life is vague. I like what you're doing with that, because it's like, not to say that you're not, not to say that you're not public or that you don't show process, but I kind of seen like from your content like last year when you would show like I'm on set, I'm doing production. I kind of saw it, and I was like, all right, I think he's trying to put together a reality show. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the way, like, all right, you know how sometimes people on social media show themselves like, yo, this is what I'm doing. It seems robotic. Yeah. With you, it was natural, but I seen it. I was like, all right, he's piecing this together. Hold up. Because even the way that the camera angles, you know, I'm on my crabs, I'm on my producer bag. Yeah. It was the way you were setting up the angles. And I was like, hold up. I film on my iPhone too, and I know what that means. I'm like, hold on. He got it planted right there.
Film it sideways.
Yeah, right. And I was like, hold up. I think he's trying to put a reality show together, but you was piecing on social media. So I definitely want you to talk to my creators right now. Reach out to my creators right now. What is the end goal for that project, as well as do you really how much further are you gonna go with showing, you know, having the world see your life?
See what that is, you know, the end goal with that is, you know, is get on the network,
right?
Get me and my whole crew paid, because I don't just do it for me; it's for everybody.
Right.
It used to be called Life with Vague, but like before I pressed upload on the first episode, it was Life with Vague. All the artwork said that, but then I was like, I got my girl on it, I got her on it, I got my kids on it, and all that. And I just wanted to put Life is Vague because I'm showing everything. I'm showing like me busted up with no shape up. I'm showing me fucking, I had a boot on my car. Like, wow. I'm showing that. I'm showing the fun part and I'm showing the real part. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm showing debates with my girl in my car, going back and forth about dumb shit. Like, I'm showing like this shit is real, because people that see me, they think that it's all glitz and glam and fun and partying and jewelry and bottles and all that. And it's like, nah, like, I'm home. I do the same shit y'all do. I go to fucking Target. I be with my kids. I joke on my kids. They joke on me. Like, it's just regular stuff. Like, I'm just showing, like, just real shit. And what I do with that is, bro, I just pull out my phone and start filming. But I edit it, and I produce it, so I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm having like a good conversation, I'm like, whoop, I'll just start filming. And if you guys, anybody watches the reality show, it's from third person. It's from my point of view.
Right.
Like, you hear me talking, but most of the time I'm holding the camera.
Right.
So you know I'm on it because I'm the one that's always talking, holding the camera. But you see other people, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like with my crew, like I said, we take turns. They'll be like, nah, I'll hold the camera now.
See, and that's dope.
I'll do the same shit that I would do if I was holding the camera than not holding the camera. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just fun. Like, you know, and like I said, I taught my team that it's about all of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just the star of this. That's why I changed it. Life is vague because there's a meaning behind that. Because, vague is unclear. You never know what's going to happen when you wake up and go to your day job. You never know what type of day those kids is having that you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me started. we got
So your life is vague too.
Yeah.
So that's why I switched the name up. And I got like my daughter on it. I'm like at my son's football games.
That's dope.
I'm talking shit on the camera. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just day to day, and the end goal, like I said, network, and I want to help produce. I want to get to a point where I could produce your reality show or his reality show or something like that.
That Mac Media photos. I'm telling you, son, that definitely has to happen, dog.
You don't know the BS that he goes through with clients that want to undercut him on money or whatever.
Right.
I know how that shit. You know how that shit goes.
Oh God, that'd be a whole 40 hours.
So it's like I'm doing my podcast and I'm just staying consistent with the content every week, dropping a podcast. I got this new, like I said, the podcast is new. We already up to episode 31.
Nice.
We just dropped 31 yesterday.
Nice.
Then I dropped episode 6 today of a reality show, and then tonight we filmed the podcast.
There you go.
Episode 32. So I'm always filming. Then I got this other platform I just started because I got my studio like this. And you got to utilize that shit.
Oh, yeah, by far.
So,
by far.
Like, if you got to come one day.
Yeah, let me know. We can chop it up.
When you see it, right?
We can chop it up.
I can explain to you because one corner is for the podcast I use. Then I flip the lights and then I make the purple room freestyle.
See,
then
he's showing.
Then I flip the
showing
lights
that production skill set.
Yeah, I work on.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
I flip it one more time, and now you got the shit I got called No Politics. That's where I'll interview you on.
All right.
But see, on No Politics, you can't see me.
All right,
it's
that's
just
fine.
You sitting in the chair, and I'm behind the camera interviewing, talking, you know what I'm saying? Topping it up.
What else does this man not have? But Vague, man, let me give you a pound. I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
I love you, brother. You
love
don't
you
understand.
more,
Yes, brother. To be a part of your journey and just see it. You know what I'm saying? I continuously give you all the support and prayers at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I definitely had to have you here on Cuts because I knew what I was gonna get.
Part 2 is gonna be on No Politics.
Yes. Part 2 definitely on No Politics. Catch me on there.
We could do it. Anytime you're free, we could do it.
Monday
except for the weekend.
No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, either one. That's best of my schedule.
Monday or Tuesday, because Wednesday I filmed a podcast. So
right.
Before I left, I had to set up all the lights, cameras. I was like, just in case.
Man, look at this man still working, son.
And my 14-year-old son's my cameraman. I taught him how to use the camera.
That's fire.
I pay him though.
Hey, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
All right, Vec, reach out to my creator. Let everybody know where to follow you at, man. We got to reach out to them.
I'm mostly talking crap on Instagram, Grindseason Vague. That's it. YouTube, Grindseason Network. All my shows are on there. You can subscribe. That's about it. I got a new cologne out called Purple Lust.
Oh.
You could DM me directly because I don't want no middleman. So I'd rather deal with the cologne. It's a scent. It's different. So I want people to critique it and let me know about it. So I don't want to put like a website up where you just pay and get the cologne. Like I want you to talk to me about it and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that more on No Politics, man. Reem.
Yo, that's my brother. I love you, my brother. You already know what it is, man. You know what it is to follow me on everything at ReemoMeerak_. Go to the website, ReemoMeerak.com. It's another edition of Culture, Urban, Technology, and Sports, episode 135. You know where I'm about to go at. Hands over the eyes. It's that 2 up. Come on, man. We out here. That's Reemo get on that mic. Yeah. Reemo get in an interview. Yo, that shit gonna shake the room.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on? You already know the how. Everybody's like, oh, the is this?
That energy.